Hey, it's the big motherfucking baby. And I'm back. So, we're always looking to get better here at the Big Baby podcast, right? So instead of y'all just listening to me talk all the time, I decided to bring on some special guests. And there are going to be many special guests, and it's from a segment I call Voices of the Ville. And there are various people who I grew up with and people from my hometown and people who just live in my hometown or live close. And I got them on the pod just talking a little bit of noise. So this episode, one of many, is I'm with my boy Big V with Big Shaw. I got their girlfriends on there. Danny, shout out to Dan, and Layra, shout out to the homie Layra. And we just kicking shit, you know. It was right after, it was a couple of weeks after the Cardi and Nicki beef. And there's some interesting takes on Cardi and Nicki, and even like ghostwriting, some hot takes on there, you know. Everybody's views are their own personal views. And I want to make sure that we understand that everybody's views are their own personal views, and the only views that are mine are the views that come out of my mouth. The big motherfucking baby. We also talk a little bit about the Cat Williams controversy with Big Wanda Smith, and then we kind of just go into some of the Hollywoodisms of that, but it's not too deep. The main part of the conversation is really Cardi and Nicki and the ghostwriting, and you really get to hear the girls go at it and give their opinions. I really enjoyed it. We talk a little bit about Beyonce's stardom, and then we debut Sonny Sim's Eyes. And the Sonny Sim's Eyes is something that's going to be reoccurring throughout the series, and something that's going to be that I've adopted and taken from them moving forward. Shout out to my ghostwriters. Oh shit, I kind of just told you who my ghostwriters were, so they ain't ghosts no more. Kids see ghosts. Kanye rebrand. But anyways, here it is.
Facts. These are facts.
Too bad I had to do button press.
I don't understand.
Yeah. No. So I'm doing an impromptu pod with these niggas right here. They pretty much saying Tiffany Haddish is trash and Cardi B suck dick.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I mean,
so like if we're gonna put it in perspective, Nicki was hot when she was hot, but now she has not caught up to what music is right now. And Cardi B has.
But why though? Why? Because the music that the material that she's.
Did you see the video to Barbie Dream?
I love it.
We need to play.
I can't agree with that only because
I love
even
it.
with this, she still went number 2, and like right now she's still number 2 on the top.
Because she has fans that follow her.
Yeah,
Our world's not the same as what it used to be.
I understand, which I understand.
But the fans that she still has. That's like me saying I'm not a fan of Drake because Lil Pump is out.
The reason why I don't
Lil Yachty out, so I don't fucking with Drake.
The reason why I don't fuck with the stuff Nicki say is because she hates on so many people that do better than her.
But why like, when Nicki does it, it's hating, but when somebody else does it, it's not.
Because
why is Cat Williams not hating on Tiffany Haddish?
Because he's providing. I mean, you can call it hating, but to me, he's providing insight onto things that happen behind the scenes in the industry, and he's speaking one from experience, but also about people who he knows are way more talented. And just don't get the shine because they don't fit the mold.
As Nicki Minaj, y'all think Cardi B is talented? The bitch was on Love and Hip Hop.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different. You can't compare them to.
And the stuff that Nicki said is facts.
The reason why I say that.
She did not write.
The reason why I say that is because Nicki. She's not just Cardi B. Okay. Think about when
all of the tour money that he made too. Travis Scott brought his daughter. Everybody knows Baby. People love Baby. So when
Nicki Minaj said
Baby, it's gonna bring attention.
Nicki Minaj said
that's smart.
Nicki Minaj
exactly. And she didn't
Nicki
say
Minaj
that
said her album is not number 1 because Mr. Auto-Tune dropped his album the same day as she did. That's why Travis Scott. That's what I'm saying. Like you, for what reason?
It was a joke.
It could be a joke, but why say it?
Mr. Auto-Tune, it's funny. Ha ha ha.
No, you don't think that's funny. That's not funny. So Mr. Auto-Tune, you think is actually funny? It's nothing funny about Mr. Auto-Tune.
I mean, because if somebody else would have made the joke, y'all would have been like, "Oh, let me go to Mr. Auto-Tune."
Well, no, the thing about Nicki though is she just be getting mad and she be punching down for no reason.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not the first time she does that to everybody. Yeah. If a CD comes out remotely close to her, it's their fault. She didn't get her said. Oh, this person trash because she dropped the album knowing my album was coming out. I've been posting on Twitter for 2 weeks that my album was coming out on this day.
Competition.
So Yeah, she don't want nobody to be in competition. She wants to be the star all the time. She wants to be on this pedestal, and no one else can get to this pedestal because she was there at one point, and she's the best, and she's always gonna be the best, and no one's ever gonna be better than Nicki. That's how she.
Kobe says when you mention basketball, the only name you should mention is Kobe.
I don't think Kobe
said
did that though. Kobe was.
When did he say that?
Bitch say it every motherfucking interview.
Kobe
is basketball. Kobe thinks that if I'm the best thing that ever stepped on this motherfucking court, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. He even say LeBron.
I never heard him say that.
He's the best one.
I could never. I don't believe it. I mean, he probably said it, but I still don't believe he thinks that either because he patting his game behind Michael Jordan. Everything Kobe did is just like Michael Jordan.
But he's saying Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is no longer his competition. Just like Nicki Minaj says that she loves Trina. Trina is no longer her fucking competition, so she'll say that. But
you don't know.
I'd rather listen to Trina all day than listen.
Well, I'm not gonna say like I don't know. I talk about Nicki Minaj, the persona that she gives off and how I don't like it. And I think she's
too much.
She's dealing with pill addiction. I think that. Because she just be spazzing. But don't get me wrong, like Nicki at her apex.
She's always been spazzing like that ever since.
Nicki at her apex, that was a different ballgame.
Yeah, like she really had the best verse on Kanye's album. Like let's not forget that before she dropped.
So y'all listened to the entire Queen album?
Yeah,
I did.
Listen to it.
Yeah, we sat.
I listened to it and didn't touch my phone. And it was 2 songs on there that I was like, okay.
3. I say that there's 3 songs in
Name
the
the 3.
Barbie Dream, I listened to that, and then the one that she got with The Weeknd.
Ganja burn, ganja burn, ganja burn.
Is that Weeknd? Is that the one?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
I
that
listened to it one time.
So y'all don't like the one that she got with Drake, or the one that she got with?
I don't remember none of that because it wasn't. It
didn't stand out. I didn't care for it.
I was
if I don't remember it, then it's
look, yeah. If a song drop and I'm not interested in the song.
When I heard Sicko Mode the first time,
I listened to that song 5 or 6 times in a row.
That's the only song on the album I listen to now.
We listened to the album twice. We were driving from where were we driving from? Was it Norcross?
I can't remember.
But obviously y'all aren't Nicki Minaj fans, so it's difficult to have a conversation.
Okay, so you can't say that. You can't say that because I've been listening to Nicki Minaj since 2004.
I mean, you may have listened to her since 2004.
I'm a fan.
That don't make you a fan. I've been listening to Cardi since she came out.
So just because you're a fan, you have to support the fact that she's putting out whack music?
To me, it wasn't whack though. I can say the whack Nicki is like the pop Nicki. I hate the pop Nicki, but this album that she put out,
like Super
loved it. No, I mean I kind of like it, but when she do too much pop, like that song she got with Ariana Grande, that bad song,
that shit was a hit. That shit was hitting.
I barely like that.
That was the other song in my book that was jamming on that CD.
I like the song from Pink Print with Ariana Grande. Get on your knees. I don't need 1,000 roses.
Oh yeah. I can't say this. Since I love to hear all of my years of being a Nicki Minaj fan, I can say that I can tell that her material is different because in the beginning you could tell she was doing it. You want me to tell you? Now you can tell she's doing it for the money.
You want me to tell you how I feel about it? I think Nicki Minaj just don't want to give up the crown. But she no longer has the crown. She don't have a crown to give up.
But I think that's opinion though. I think that's a matter of opinion. Okay. To me, she has the fucking crown.
You think she still has the crown?
Who else has it?
Boy.
You cannot tell me Cardi B has the motherfucking crown.
Why? She got one album.
What songs on Cardi B?
You got one album. If you
I like it like that.
You gotta really have like
I get what you're saying. She got one album.
We're gonna track this right now. I named you damn.
It's not about the one album though.
Who's hot right now?
Did y'all like Cardi before she just popped? Y'all are just following the wave too. Then are you gonna like Cardi?
That's what sells the wave. That's what's going on.
Drake ain't been on a wave in a long time. Drake is always been on the wave since Drake came out. He's been on the wave. Drake has his own wave though. Drake is the wave.
He started his own wave. That's fine too.
Little Yachty and them. That's the wave right now.
That's fine too. That's cool too, and that's all fine. I'm not knocking that. But Nicki ain't got no wave.
Nah, she has a wave.
She's not on the wave right now.
She's not on the wave.
She had a wave.
I want her to be on the wave.
She had a wave.
The reason she still got a wave is because if she didn't have no wave, you think a motherfucker would even mention her in that Cardi B fight at all?
Yeah. If Cardi B fought Danielle, they gonna mention it.
If that's the case, then why?
But they gonna talk about Cardi. They ain't gonna talk about me. Even in the Cardi.
Oh, they gonna talk about you.
They've been talking about Cardi.
All right,
especially if you ain't in them out.
Let's go down to the Cardi B album real quick. Get Up 10, that intro, one of the dopest intros on the album.
Well, mind you, she didn't write these songs herself. So
Nicki didn't write all her music.
Drake don't write his shit. Nicki don't write her shit. None of them write
her shit. Unless you can show
shit.
me the receipts, unless you can show
me that she didn't write her shit.
She said it herself.
What a receipt at?
Cardi said that fucking be careful with me. Cardi herself said it. The person that wrote it even
Where's
said
the
it.
receipt?
What do you mean? Cardi said it on the fucking radio.
Where's the receipt?
I didn't write that song. So and so wrote it.
Where's the receipt?
We're gonna go down this track.
Who got their phone? It takes a Google.
Get Up. Yeah,
I mean, you think I'm lying about it?
Get Up 10. That shit go hard.
She literally said it on the radio.
Drip was
Nicki Minaj. Danielle.
Big Head. That shit went
Nicki
hard.
Minaj does not write all her music.
That shit come on now.
That's one of the hardest songs.
I mean, yeah, like you said, she
that's
sit
the
at tables with people that
she didn't write that. She didn't write the music by herself.
One, you gotta say Bodak ain't hers. Which I mean, y'all, since we all talking about
Bodak ain't hers.
Bodak is Quavo is Takeoff.
Bodak Yellow.
It's on her album.
I mean, no, I understand it, but you said wrote it. You talking about
she sent him an idea. So she gets writer's credit. It doesn't matter if she wrote the whole thing. That's not the way the music works. She sent somebody an idea of what she wanted.
I'm telling you, somebody wrote the Be Careful With Me. Somebody else wrote it and gave it to her. I want you to do this
two of the verses on that.
But is that fair to do that? Is it fair to say Cardi B didn't write your shit, but Nicki didn't write hers?
I understand.
Because I haven't seen any proof that Nicki.
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't never heard no.
All you gotta do is Google it.
Nicki ain't. She said even on all that. She said that's the reason she got rid of Safari out because.
But at the end of the day, why is that even a topic? Who wrote the song? Because if the song is hot and it's a hit, that's the only thing that matters.
When it's your first album, and when you are
your creative side, it'd be cool. Like if I get Jay-Z to write my whole first album. It's cool. Yeah, I mean the album gonna be fire.
Nobody
it's not gonna be mine.
Well, I can't. I have to disagree on that too, man. The reason why, because yeah, you're right. She only has one album, but that mixtape she dropped, them 3 mixtapes she dropped, was bumping.
I didn't like Not Nil.
I ain't like her. I ain't like
them 3 mixtapes. I'm just saying, like I ain't gonna say she dropped mixtapes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is 2018. Don't nobody really care about albums.
Let's understand though.
Motherfuckers don't buy albums. Everybody got Apple
Beyonce,
Music.
who claims to write all of her stuff. If you look at the writing credits, Beyonce
Beyonce claims for all of her stuff. That's bullshit though.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
Singers are different.
Same way that Nicki Minaj claims to write her shit.
I'm not
Beyonce, who's the queen of all the shit.
Yeah,
I believe that singing, when it comes to singing and rapping,
Cardi B's about $1. She's not caring about being like
to write a rap is 10 times harder to write a song. So you really think that Nicki Minaj is in the studio
and that's
by
why she's
herself?
passionate about it. That's the only point
just
that she's making.
Yeah, and not to mention, like if she is writing all her stuff, she's repetitive. All I hear is y'all my sons.
Don't really care about who wrote the song.
She writes the same shit.
I could write the song. Put Cardi on it. This shit probably it's gonna get a lot of play.
I can see why other people wouldn't like it though.
That's all I got.
I definitely get what I'm gonna get.
I've just been a fan for so long that I'm not about to be like, oh.
I think it's dope to be a fan, but like you can't just because you're a fan doesn't mean you hold like people to different standards. Nicki doesn't write all her music. If she did, she wouldn't shop out to people to give her music. You know what I mean? Like she wouldn't be looking for people to write.
I've never seen her shop out. I've never seen her do that.
That bitch shop out.
Like, what do you mean by it? Like, she would get on Instagram and be like, hey, I'm looking for a song?
No.
So, like, as a writer, so my friend is signed to Universal, Aaron. He'll get a call, hey, Mary J. Blige, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, they're looking for tracks. They sit down all day long and write song after song after song after song. And that song gets sent out to them. They're shopping. Nicki is shopping for somebody to send her something that she can say, you know what, I want to use that.
And has she ever used any of the songs?
Yeah, damn straight, she used it.
What
y'all
songs?
are real serious.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at the writer. Who's got their phone out? All you gotta do is look at the writer credit.
You a bad man. I give it to you.
I don't pay attention enough, but she doesn't write her music. She does not write all of her music.
I write all my jokes.
She's in the room, but she does not write all of it. Like, and that's just, the truth is like Drake too. That's another. She sat and like Drake wrote a lot of her shit. Those songs when she came out and she was singing it, that was
still
Drake.
a joke, but you probably wrote the joke that you stole on paper.
Did Drake come out and say I wrote that? Did Nicki come out and
but
say
nobody?
Drake wrote that?
That's bad etiquette. Nobody does that to people, especially if they love those people or they're cool with the people, down with the people. You know, you don't do that.
It's one thing to say.
I want to ask you a question. I want your honest opinion.
If that's the case, she's lying.
I want your honest opinion. I want your honest opinion.
So if that's the case, why has nobody else?
And BJ, I want your honest opinion too.
People do.
So do y'all think
they called Quentin Miller out quick when Drake was ghostwriting?
So let me ask you this.
That was a video that was out and available.
So do y'all really
She's on these things that Layra is talking about.
Do y'all really believe
shopping for music?
She does shop music.
If you're shopping for music, you're shopping amongst people who understand the industry and aren't going to speak on it, because if you say something and you are an up-and-coming artist, you're an up-and-coming artist.
I'm shutting the fuck up.
You're not going to people won't use you anymore. Like they're gone.
Not only that, like, so I'll sign over all the rights to that music to get a check. If you tell me, Layra, you wrote the chorus to this song, to give me all the rights to it, I'm gonna give you $30,000 a day. I'm taking all that. Take all of it.
That ain't my song. I didn't make that song.
That happens every day.
So you really believe? Just curious. I mean,
she don't write
both of y'all.
Even Safari saying he didn't write her shit's a goddamn lie.
So think about just the situation. They in the studio. You mean to tell me you believe when they sat down and wrote? I can't even think of a song. When they sat down and wrote any song, and you got Lil Wayne in here, Drake in this motherfucker. You mean to tell me you really think Nicki Minaj sat down and wrote this whole verse?
And nobody gave.
And these motherfuckers are the greatest artists in the world.
Let me say this. What you just said, how you just said this. I do think she got good opinions, but let's just be real. All those artists you just named, besides Gucci, was on the song with her in that Kanye song in Monster. She had the hardest verse in that song.
That Monster verse is like,
she had nobody in that song is in contract. So why do they feel like they can't say nothing? Gucci has never said. He sat down in the studio with her, and he has never even came out and said.
Music don't work that way though. She may never even been in the same studio as Gucci. Wayne may have never been in the same studio.
Before she came out,
they never even.
For the longest, I thought Nicki was from Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought she was from here.
Name drops. She said when we did Go Crazy, I was in the studio with Gucci, and he made me sit there and write my rhymes, and I wrote it. And then when she said that, and Gucci don't come out and be like, nah, that ain't true, then why would I not?
I'm not saying Nicki Minaj ain't got no classic rap. But I'm just saying at this moment right now,
she don't write all her music. They're just saying
I'm arguing that she writes all of her music. Now, like you said, if we're in a room together and I'm writing stuff, you be like, nah, I think it'll be better if you change that word to whatever. Then that's still writing your own.
So why would I get an email saying, hey, Lay, Nicki Minaj, so and so and so and so are shopping for music. These are the tracks that we want you to write to.
That's a strong
And I'm in the studio with Speedy. I'm in the studio with goddamn.
That's what I'm saying.
If she doesn't shop her music,
I want to see it. Everybody is going to say, oh, so and so ain't doing this, so and so. I want to see it. I want someone to say, I wrote whatever. I'm not going to be like, I don't believe that.
I ain't got one on me.
Because I don't believe that.
But she wouldn't be shop. What my point is, she wouldn't shop her music if she wasn't available to take somebody else's words and put them in her music.
You know what I'm saying? I sent a couple beats down to Beethoven one time, and he didn't use them.
You going?
Nicki Minaj is dope. I'm not taking away from that, but she doesn't write all her music. And even Safari getting online and saying, "Hey, like I've never done that. I never wrote any of her rhymes." That was a courtesy because he loves her and because he has love for her. That nigga did write some of her music. He did. He was in the studio saying, "Hey, babe, sing this."
But how do we
and
know
babe,
that?
do that. She admitted to it in the beginning of her relationship.
You can hear the sound like when he raps.
Yeah, you can definitely. You can tell when somebody wrote somebody's song.
I'm just saying they. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they work together on.
They
music.
do.
That's fine to work together with someone.
I'm not saying she doesn't
write an entire.
I'm not saying she doesn't.
The verses that you are saying for someone else to write it, that's completely different than us brainstorming together. And
so, question. I'm gonna just say this. So, if somebody says, I want to write a book, and they say, I'm going to give the story to a ghostwriter, is the one who had the idea the writer, or is the ghostwriter the writer?
The one who fucking wrote it is the writer. If I'm
then
Nicki's
sitting
with
not
DJ
the guy,
and I'm telling my story, but what I'm telling you is she's literally writing these.
Did the ghostwriter write it, or did the person with the idea write it?
Just in case somebody come for me.
Just be on the safe side, allegedly. Which I had to you all cool.
I'm a diehard B fan, so I'm the same way, so I can't even be mad at it.
Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
I like to think that she do everything by the book, but she don't.
But see,
Beyonce says she don't.
Y'all want to hear something about Beyonce? Y'all want to hear something about Beyonce?
Her breath stink.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
I heard
She would have been that
Is
too. She would have been a normal ass basic level R&B singer.
I can see
till goddamn Jay-Z gave her a goddamn blueprint and Illuminati allegedly.
All right, so I
will
do
agree with
listen.
that.
My thing is I agree with that
extent.
to the certain extent exactly. Because my thing is this: motherfuckers always say that. She would have did that 2 years ago, or 2 years before that. If she would have left Destiny Child, she was the heart and soul, which we all know. She was the heart and soul of the goddamn Destiny Child.
But remember how many different R&B female acts there were at that time that were very talented. There was real motherfucking competition. For sure. Then once Jay-Z put that goddamn that power pack in,
you had Ashanti,
but you still got that.
Ashanti was bad.
I mean, you got Ashanti, you had Mary, you had goddamn.
Ashanti was bad.
You had some real killers.
Ashanti was bad.
But Beyonce came out with Dangerous in Love. She made a stamp.
Yeah.
Come
she
on,
stamped
man.
herself.
She changed the game.
Dangerous in Love. That shit.
Yeah,
I just got lightheaded thinking about it.
No,
Jay-Z control over
she
that.
poured her heart into that
She
music
did that.
and that
I feel
album
like
from
that
start
shit
to
right there,
beginning.
all that's her.
I am in love with you.
I'm talking about the whole goddamn album.
That was the shit, wasn't it? That shit still makes me
Destiny Child. That
She
was
was still
Destiny
Destiny,
Child.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes me.
I'm still
They were
at
doing the same
Destiny.
thing.
That's when I say what you just said later to piggyback off that. That's when I feel
That
like
shit good.
Beyonce went from being, Destiny Child and Beyonce to Beyonce. When
And
she
her
did
whole demeanor changed.
everything changed. Like her whole swag
whole
just went
demeanor
crazy.
changed.
Like you ain't gonna. That's why I say. I mean, motherfuckers they argue that she ain't the queen of pop.
Beyonce bossed up in a whole nother motherfucking different way when she did that shit.
Do me a favor, Stink. Grab that charge out of there.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
damn, I've been doing favors for you all
and
day.
then
Not
bossing
in the
up ever
in the
since.
bathroom.
Hell yeah.
I think
I think that when Nicki got around her, she kind of got.
I think Nicki Minaj is a talented artist.
I do too.
But the problem that I have with her is that you want her to be this person that she's not. She's got this whole new radio show and she's on there talking about things and she's literally like just asking for attention. And you have to be honest about
she got
that.
that TV show?
She has a radio.
Yes,
Whatever it is, she has a radio show and she's asking for attention.
I refuse to give her friends. Come on, Trubisky, get a field.
It's
Run
like
that
every
rock.
Thursday.
She's asking.
No, I
for
mean I've
attention.
been saying that, but I didn't know it was actually her show.
Oh shit, I'm
It's called Queen Radio.
No, I didn't.
She streams.
got money.
I will say
She's talented. I'm not saying that she's not. Like, she's the most versatile rapper in the game. You can't take that away from her at all.
Do 5 flows.
She can do. She can do everything.
Who I like though, who I really want to see pop is that new artist, her. That
Joe Budden talks about her a
I
lot.
fuck with her.
I ain't listening to that.
Her and listen,
You're right.
her and that Silver chick. Them two my favorite new
them
chicks.
type of. I
Sis is
can't
gonna
get with
fade,
them type
though.
of rappers.
I think so.
She's not gonna be
Because,
like. She's
let me
not
tell
gonna
you,
hit the top.
only reason I feel
She
she gonna
ain't trying
fade
to,
because she keep having so many problems with her voice.
That's
I
what I'm
don't know
saying,
why
she
the
really
fuck.
trying to.
Like it don't make sense. But
Once
now
you get
what?
like a blood vessel in your throat that's bleeding, you never the same again.
Oh really?
I got
She
my
ain't ready to be
tonsils
like
taken out on the
Well, Whitney
right side
Houston
of
was
my
on
mouth.
crack and she didn't lose her voice.
Yes, she the fuck did.
Shit.
Nah, that crack medicine ain't better.
Yeah,
You heard that
that crack
Super
was
Bowl?
different. That crack was a different ball.
When she went-
That's when
when
she
she
was
went
getting
to
it from
the
my
funeral.
cousin.
Was she sang the BT Awards like
That was real crack.
2009, 2008? Was
Cousin
she?
Betty.
I think she
Cousin
was.
Betty.
And it's
Becky.
Becky.
When she was getting that good hard from Becky, I know she was getting. I know it. I know it.
With that good heart.
I knew what Whitney was smoking. And they say it was the best of the best.
Because when I talked to Becky through Steve, her and Gito. They was like, "Oh shit, no, you don't know nothing." This is how they got to talk. I'm like, "Shit, you don't know nothing, motherfucker. You ain't even from the West Side for real. Who ain't from the West Side? Oh, I've been West Side my whole life. Shit, who you know? Oh, I know Lil Dave, Fat Trip. Just name almost. You know Lil Dave? Just came home about 2 years ago. Yeah, that's my fault.
Oh, you know who got the job then?
I'm the one who plugged him up before I went down the road. I'm the one who made sure he was on his feet, who was still plugging the whole city and ask him about me right now. He was sending me $10,000 every month while I was in the chain gang.
Well, goddamn, VJ, you out here making goddamn hot takes. Khalil Mack is already Defensive Player of the Year.
Hey.
I didn't even know you watched football.
Well, I didn't leave, but this year's a new year for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
After I seen that goddamn well, I seen last week.
I don't have my phone.
1024.
1024.
Yeah.
Past my bed.
Oh,
Been past.
1024.
Yeah, I was planning to be asleep by now.
Some ravioli.
I figured I was going, ooh, ravioli.
Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boy
Can't wait.
motherfucking D.
Oh,
You know about that big
I'm a child.
yo, had some good old fashioned ravioli.
Yeah, shit. Let me.
She's so goddamn
It's
sick.
time for me to pause this.
B go hard.
Came through dripping. Drip.
I
Like fast.
don't think
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't really
That's
listen
what I mean
to
by
the
that's
whole
the way.
album.
You know what I'm saying?
Which I
don't really care.
That whole album fine now. But
Me as a fan of
I can
music
dance to it.
Yes,
and
sir.
different types of music, because I have a wide variety of music that I listen to,
We
like
listen
a
to music.
wide variety,
You a chicken
country, rock, all that
Here on a
shit.
Friday night.
I don't too much care about who wrote the song or
Me neither.
who got the royalties for this song or
ain't getting
any of that. I don't care about none of that. I care about what it sound like,
And what it feel like.
what it feel like, how it's gonna make me move.
I only care about who wrote it if you say that you wrote it and you didn't write it.
Don't
Now, if you would have just said, you
Niggas
know,
like
I
every
ain't
day,
writing
B.
my own
But
rhymes, then that's cool.
Cardi B was on the plane and she said, "Hey, I have niggas talking shit about me saying I didn't write my song."
Niggas like that.
My writing process is that I have
I got
people that
shot
have
in the head,
access
baby.
to, and I tell them what I want the song to be about and what I want it to say, and they follow up with me how that song's gonna go. So to say that she didn't write her stuff, like yes, she did
didn't
have
write it
input.
then. If I tell somebody, if I say,
But neither did
hey,
Nicki
AC, I want to write a
Minaj
book, but that's what I'm saying.
Nicki Minaj has done the same thing that Cardi B did.
That's what I'm saying. That there, I don't know if that is fact.
That's
I would
fact.
have to look that up. But I know that
That's
that
fact.
Cardi ain't write no shit.
That's fact.
Me
I
and Cardi was
and I
in the
have never
studio.
seen any receipts. And Nicki Minaj has for 15 years has been saying I didn't. I
Well,
don't.
which one of them
I
looked
write
at?
my own shit, and nobody has came out and.
But that's not fair to say either,
don't-
though,
I don't
because in
wanna
an interview
look
she
better. I
has
don't
said
know,
that
man.
Drake has been in the studio and wrote songs
look
for her.
better?
She has said that she had other people in the studio.
I've never,
That's the
I've
toughest
never seen that
conversation
either. I
right
would
there.
have-
Cardi does
and I've
look
seen
Well, I
this
say
on every
this.
interview.
Cardi
I've never
now
seen that
with
shit.
her teeth done. I'm a real big. I think
Dean
Cardi
didn't
fine.
want to get her teeth fixed.
Huh?
Dean didn't want
See,
to.
and that's the I'm that kind of guy. See, it's one person who I wish would never got her teeth fixed because she fucked up my whole crush on her, and that's that goddamn Keisha
Cole.
Keisha
I
Cole.
thought you were gonna say K Michelle.
Yeah, she-
No, that goddamn
Keisha Cole was
Keisha.
fine.
K. Michelle.
When she got that bitch redone,
I
I
can't
didn't like
stand
her.
that bitter ass bitch. K. Michelle is an angry hoe.
Yeah, I don't like
Nah, them niggas be doing her dirty.
Cause she's stupid.
She want to get that cat up on the first night, dog. All the niggas and think somebody gonna be a
What you gonna do
boyfriend.
about that?
Man, hell. There's a reason why niggas treat
The
women
music
like
industry
shit.
doesn't
'Cause they
work that
love
way.
them.
Everybody writes for everybody.
Man, I tell you, I was in the
Everybody writes for
studio the other day with some folks, you know what I'm saying, put down some
I ain't gonna lie. If I find a
nasty lyrics,
song,
allegedly.
I'm talking about if I find one goddamn song.
Are you googling it?
I am. If
She
I
got-
find
she got
one
any music with Sway Lee?
goddamn song that
Any song that
She
she
got
has,
anything
somebody
with
put
Sway Lee.
in
If she
for
got
it.
anything with Sway Lee, he wrote it.
And she even talks about the fact that she has
Who
her
else
friends
was like
come in
that?
to give her ideas.
Who else is like that? Like you can listen to somebody's song and be like, oh yeah.
When I heard that,
don't be
when I
right,
heard
man.
that sativa, I knew he wrote that whole goddamn
Yeah.
The
song.
whole song.
The whole song.
It sound like Sway
Janae, she
Lee.
just there.
It
whole
sounds just
goddamn
like
song.
him.
Damn, y'all got me want to hear some Ariana.
But he's
Grande
such a
now.
great
I
writer.
love
People
her
don't know that he
strong
writes for more than just Beyonce.
5 foot.
to see who wrote the
Writing
album.
credits.
Oh, right.
Song credits, album
Song
credits.
Came through dripping. Drip,
So,
drip.
yeah, like,
You will never find just Nicki Minaj's name next to a song. I promise you. It'll be somebody else linked to it. Because you gotta get. Even if I say, hey, you know what? Instead of saying if, you should say something like you should say of, you should say and, you should say maybe. I
Hey,
get a
bitch,
percentage of that
To me,
song.
to me, that is not saying that somebody wrote it. Then
It is though.
Well, they took part in the writing process, so
taking part in
in
the
order
writing
for you to
process.
save your ass,
If I use
This is the
Wikipedia
creative
to
world,
do my
I
research project, I mean,
you're still the writer, but you use resources.
You
to
gotta
gather
give people
information.
credit where it's
That's the
due,
same
and she can't
Fuck
take
you
credit for
don't.
all of her music.
I ain't giving them motherfuckers a
Hey,
goddamn thing.
You ready?
Get me a couple of more.
It's
Of
time.
course, baby.
It's time for bed.
I'm ready to eat. I've been hungry for a long time.
Yeah.
So when it has when it gives the credits,
I'm
is
trying
it
to see
gonna
what y'all was
say,
trying to eat.
Wait,
Oh shit.
Oh, where y'all going? Where y'all go get some at?
We ended up making ravioli.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Y'all bake it.
No, nigga, we put it in the microwave for 10 minutes.
Yes, Lord. That's Chef
Salt and pepper.
D. Yes.
Wait, and guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna spit in it with some hot sauce. Just a little spit.
Just a little bit.
If somebody writes your songs, you have to put them in the credits, though. Is that not?
Unless they sell it to you.
Unless
they sell it to you, then you own it, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Exactly what I said.
And you ain't gonna find
Somebody
receipts
said
on that
later, I'm
shit.
giving you 30 grand for you to say that you ain't have shit to do with this. I'm taking the 30 grand.
And if you say something, you get your ass
That
sold.
happens so often.
Hit that fan. Take
You
The
gonna
music
So because
industry is
it
grinding.
happens so often, that doesn't mean that we can say that
man.
person didn't do it.
Oh, y'all niggas like it cold in here, don't y'all?
Well, at night
I love this. You're so diehard.
I mean, that's a fact, though. I would hate for
you don't
somebody
like
to be
that
like,
shit. I wake
that's
up
like
every
saying
morning
if you
pissed
got
off.
5 friends that's hoes. And somebody say you a hoe and you like, I ain't no hoe.
It's not, though.
Bitch, yes you are, because everybody is a hoe. Everybody in your circle is a hoe.
now
So
you
that
know
means you a
if
hoe.
5 of your friends tell you that you a hoe, you a hoe.
No, I'm not saying
That's
my
straight up
friends. I'm
fact.
saying
Well, you know,
I have
you
5
don't forget
friends
you did
that
this.
are
I
hoes.
know what you say. You got 5 friends that are hoe.
And you tell me I'm a hoe because I hang with them 5 friends, or just in
You
general,
was a hoe at one point.
females is hoes.
Because birds
See,
talk
you
together.
can't say
Well,
that.
no,
You can't say that because Victoria,
Yeah, I disagree with
Victoria
that.
is a virgin and she has hoe friends all the time. That
I
doesn't mean
disagree
she's a
with
What
that.
does
hoe.
that mean?
All my friends are
She
liars.
wanna be a hoe.
AC had a whole bunch of hoe friends and he get around a little bit, but he ain't no
I'm
hoe.
not no hoe.
Exactly. So you can't say that.
friends
Oh,
with
all
everyone.
niggas is hoes and
I'm a
AC
one
ain't no
woman-
hoe.
I'm a
So
one
I'm a
woman man.
discredit you
Different
'cause
though.
all
Being a
niggas
hoe ain't
hoes.
got nothing to do with a check.
No, I'm just
That
saying.
ain't got
That's
nothing
the
to do
reason.
with
That's the truth. Cause
I'm just saying
Let's
that's
not say
the
that,
reason.
'cause,
good or
You
bad.
can't discredit somebody without.
I follow some motherfuckers
When I
on
have a fact,
Snapchat.
I'm not gonna.
I
be
guess
like,
my
she don't
question
know
is:
shit.
is it
give 'em a little
like
pun
taking
ticket.
away credit from her? and saying that she's open
Only
to
for me, it would only be taking
Why is
credit from her
that
because she's so
nasty?
adamant about only
That's my new go.
That's the funniest shit in the
Who
world.
made it up? Who made up?
Me and
some
Adrian
shit,
been doing
uh,
that shit
They was
since 8th
like
grade.
they got there.
Well, I'm just saying, just saying.
It got brought back
Oh,
up
yeah,
when
yeah.
we was at his house. And goddamn, Rue showed me a picture of Sonny Sims because Dick Trev always do the eyes like that. I didn't know his eyes was like that.
Motherfucker, we would be doing the eyes and folks wouldn't know. Folks would be thinking, well, I would do the Sonny Sims eyes and 7:30. That's Sonny Sims eyes.
How old is he?
Sonny?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
old enough
Somewhere
to be
between
hurt.
our parents, it's Blake Sims, daddy.
Yeah, it's Blake, daddy.